Hello and welcome back to the Brick and Issa Broadcast Network here on YouTube. And I'm so excited because I have been really looking forward to the holidays and especially winding down the year. And as you probably saw in my announcement, that we made it onto IMDb. Woohoo! So I was looking at my episodes and I thought we actually had three more episodes until the 90th episode, but we're actually at this is the 89th episode. I thought it was the 90th, and I'm actually glad it's not the 90th because I want to have a really nice celebration for reaching the 90th episode. And that's just Thrifty Thursday. And what I did is I went through all of the episodes. I know it's crazy to think how many episodes that are on YouTube. And some of this just kind of came about all of a sudden when I found out that we could get onto IMDb, and I thought about the different shows. So anyway, thank you again. Thank you everybody for all your support. It's been about 2 years now, and I really am so excited about everything that has unfolded. And the more I thought about it too, is I thought about for 2023, you'll probably be seeing more shorter uploads and other things. And I just talked with one of the builders that I want to showcase, and he agreed to be on one of my first shows. I think we're going to do it right after the start of the year. We're still trying to figure out because I'm so excited. I might have him start right away in the next coming weeks. But and the person is Steinman Zachary or Zachary Steinman, depending on how you want to look at it. But he has done some amazing work. Really super excited about doing this, and this is going to be kind of a new segment where we do get to showcase a builder and learn about his process. In this case, he is, if you haven't had a chance to check him out, go ahead and take a look. And I'll look up his handle so that you can take a look. But anyway, that's what we're planning to do. And today is hashtag Build to Give Ornament Day. And normally on Thursdays, I do Thrifty Thursdays, and I pick a set that's $20 or less, and we build that together and do a little review of that. But today, also kind of keeping in the spirit of giving, I wanted to make sure that we had a build to give ornament discussion and an ornament build. And when I had mentioned this to people who were in the chat, we had talked about what we wanted to do is have a couple of maybe ornaments where we build from Chris McVeigh's ornament website. So that's one thing that we're going to do. Another thing that I just found out was from a guy in the UK named Preston Builds. And Preston Builds, what he's been doing is taking these globes, the ones that you can take apart, and I have six of them. I don't think we're going to do all six tonight, but and you can fit a circular like platform in there. So we're going to try some of these. I think that'll be fun. And the other thing that would be also kind of a fun thing to do is just kind of do some free building. And it doesn't really matter because it's really hashtag Build to Give. We're here to do whatever we can to support the Lego community, because every time you have a hashtag Build to Give, Lego will donate some product to kids in need. So it's also just a really great resource. And you can see on camera, I have my box here. This is just a box where I've been keeping some gold pieces. So we may be delving into some gold pieces for this build today. But feel free, if you have a chance, to go grab some parts, because I'm not going to be building a set today. Today is actually just building something with the act of giving. And don't worry about the price tag, because really parts, by the time you finish an ornament, it's not going to be a big expense in parts. But what I wanted to do is share with you also the website of Chris McVeigh's. Actually, let me go ahead and pull the website up so you can have at least that in the chat for anybody who's going to be watching later, because it's just amazing that this gentleman, he started doing these in like 2015, I want to say, all the way till 2018. And then Lego saw him and what he could do, and he's now a designer for Lego. So this is the website that we're going to take a look at. And I was really hoping, and I'm sorry, I tried to get some Christmas music going, but maybe I'll do that on Spotify or one of those. But I'm going to go ahead and pull this up so you can also see what we're going to be doing. It's just amazing how when people put things out for free, and you just never know what is going to come out of that. And I think that's the beauty of when you do something that you love, that people will find you. And that's exactly what has happened here. So I wanted to share with you this website. So this was before he was hired by Lego. And these are building guides that he has for Christmas. And what I did is I just set aside some parts for right now the wreath, because I was looking at some of my part collection is kind of low right now. But this is something I think that we can build fairly quickly, which will be fun. And then Preston Builds is the one who I mentioned had put together a little YouTube, or I'm sorry, an Instagram short. And the Instagram short had him working on that. So super, super fun things that they're doing. All right, I'm going to add my down camera. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Don't say this happened again. Hold up. Okay. All right, we're close. We're close. Enter studio. All this time, I thought I had my down camera all ready to go. So, all right, so this is what we're going to be working on, this wreath. And let me go ahead and show you. You take a look at that. And you can see that it's pretty basic set of parts. You get 15 of these dark green 2x2 rounds. I didn't have that many in dark green, so mine's going to be a combination of just bright green and dark green. We have a hinge 1x2 plate. That's, in my case, I didn't have red, so we're replacing it with green. I mean, this is the thing about ornaments, is that somebody might give you a guideline and you use whatever parts that you have available. Roof tiles or slopes, 1x1 roof tile slopes, oops. And then these cross axles, these red cross axles to make these little, like the holly that you would see on a wreath. So that's what we're going to be working on first. And let me show you my down camera. So hold on a minute. Okay. Yay, it's working. And I was hoping, oops, I was hoping Vicarious Brickstress was going to be on here because I wanted to thank her for the tray. She sent me a bunch of trays that were leftover Dots trays that she didn't know what to do with. So she actually shipped them from Hawaii. I mean, thank you so much. That was really cool of you to do. And what I've done here is I've set aside some holiday things that I thought would be kind of fun. And like, for example, I brought out Santa and a couple elves. And of course, I have a panda here because everything of mine has pandas in it. Here are some of those globes. So here you have a closer look at the globes. And I have several of these, but when I saw his Instagram post, I said, you know what, that would be a great idea for a gift. So I do have a Secret Santa that I do need to work on. I probably won't be doing that on stream though this time because I want to surprise this person. But I was looking at this as another option. And then I also have set aside some plates here. So you can, in this case, for the gift I'm going to make for this person, I'm probably going to use this because she likes azure. And you can see it fits perfectly into this kind of cup. So I think, in fact, I really like this. So I think what we're going to do is we have to put something on the base to lock that in. And I think what I'm going to do is grab some 2x4s, that 2x4 plates that I think will help with that. Let's see. Just so that it's secure. And I'm hoping I have, well, I don't have that blue, that azure color, so we'll go with something close. Just for the bottom to kind of keep it together. I could use a 4x4, but right now I'm thinking that I can always adjust it later, but we need to secure this down. So, yeah, you can see that. I mean, a circular one would be nice too. I think actually I have this one. This one might be nice. Let's try this. Yeah, that looks so much better, doesn't it? I don't have a lot of the circular plates, so, but look at that. That is beautiful. And once again, when you build this, you can put this inside one of these make your own ornament and then adjust it once you get everything in there. But yeah, that looks actually quite nice. Okay, that one I'm saving for the person I'm building the gift for because I'm not going to do that on stream. But that looks great. In the meantime, this one actually isn't too bad. But the problem is there's not a lot of surface area that you can build on. So what I also have set aside is I have some of these which give us some more. And this is a little more festive, right? With the red, dark red. And even though it's sitting on just one stud, when they come together, it's going to look super nice. So, yeah. So you can see that you're making do with what you have. And that's exactly what I do, right? It's Thrifty Thursday. I don't have a whole big collection, so I just take what I can with what I have. And all right, so you can see once again that that's the size you want. It's a 4x4 quarter round 4 times. And like I said, I'm just kind of freestyling it right now because that is what I was inspired by somebody else I saw on Instagram. Okay, so we have a couple different elements. And the other thing I grabbed, which I thought would be really cool, is if somehow I can work a light brick into an ornament. I'm not sure exactly how yet. And I found these clouds. So the clouds are just kind of there for just, I don't know. It's not part of an ornament. I just figured I would set aside some parts that I think are kind of cool. Like, for example, I also have one of these splat gears. That might be kind of cool to put a couple splat gears in there to make something kind of move. But right now, we're going to focus on some of these things. Okay. So here's, yeah, look at that. And if you're wondering where I got these from Michael's. And after I saw this person in the UK build these, I said, I got to do that. So I went out to my Michael's, and these globes are $2 a piece. So the full globe, and you can see that there is a little attachment there so you can route a string. So I was able to get them for $2 a piece, but they were on sale. So I ended up getting them for like $1 a piece, which was even a better deal. Okay. So we've got that. Maybe, and this is just like a build to give free build that we can just start working on something. The one that the person in the stream did, he did a fireplace, but you know, we could do like a little winter scene. I think that might be kind of fun. And like I said, I didn't plan this. So this is literally, and if we have some people joining us later, then I can also make this builder's request. But you know, people are busy for the holidays. And this is something that I'm going to have to test out because can I fit a tall tree in there? No, I can't. It has to go with a smaller tree. So you can see that. Yeah, I'm thinking right now of like some small trees, maybe some forest animals. That would be kind of cool. It doesn't have to be really fancy, just something that gives the idea of the holidays. Here we go. Yeah, so we want to have that. And let's get some white, shall we? And that's another reason why I have this box here. I put a lot of my white in this box because I've realized that I've been doing so much with white plates and other things. So let's grab this. Yeah, this goes back to starting to realize when you start running low on parts and you start saying, okay, better start investing in some more things. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to go even smaller. I think I'm going to have to go with some 1x2s. Because these are those 1x3s with the curve. Let's see if I have some 1x2s. And I'm hoping you can hear me because I would be streaming for a while, and let me just double check. Let me double check my audio settings. Okay, it does say you can hear me. All right, cool. I've been known to ramble for a while and not know. Oh, ahoy, hoy, Brick Jedi. Thank you. I'm glad you're here because I was starting to wonder if my audio was working. So how are you? Good to see you. I was just mentioning about how these globes are things you can buy from the craft store. So I got this for $1 a piece. They're normally $2, and then you can take a 4x4 corner. These are 4x4 quarter rounds, and they can fit in here. I mean, just to kind of give you a sense of the framing. That I wonder if I have to put something underneath to make it more stable. But what a cool little gift, huh? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something similar with the other gift that I have to do for the Secret Santa for Tricky Bricks. So this one is going to be for the other person because she likes this azure color, medium azure, and some other animal. That's all I'll say. I don't want the word to get out. It's a Secret Santa thing. I hope you're doing well. So anyway, so we're doing build to give ornaments today. And in fact, I wonder, I have Santa. I mean, I just put this aside just kind of as a fun thing, but yeah, scale wise, I think it's probably better if we go smaller. Or even smaller than that. Maybe we have to go with like, oh, babies. Super Sewer Baby. That's rad. You're gonna have to make some for those for your tree. Yeah, I know. It's really cool. And I just found out. I was looking through my collection that I have some babies close by. So yeah, when I saw that, it's from. So I have to do a shout out to Preston Builds. So Preston Builds is the person who posted it on his Instagram account, and I said, oh man, I need to do that. In fact, you know what? Today's December 1st. And I have a Friends Advent calendar. So maybe what I should do is open that Friends Advent calendar and put it in there. Okay, so let me show you what I have here. I have a bunch of little mini dolls from the Friends set from last year. I also have some babies here. Super brainy babies here. Super Sewer Baby isn't, but I can find him. But I'm thinking now, what I may want to do is I'm just going to step aside for just a moment and grab my Advent calendar because today's December 12th. Or sorry, it's December 1st. Okay, let me step aside for just a moment. I'm going to do a close-up of the down camera, so hold on. Okay, I'm back. So here is the Lego Friends calendar. And I don't have a wider shot, unfortunately, on this camera. So what I'm going to do is, let me go to my front camera. So this is this year's holiday advent calendar. And as you can see on the back, you pull down the different labels. And this is brand spanking new. So I'm going to go ahead. What I'm going to do is whatever is in this for today, we will put into the snow globe. That sounds, it's almost like a mock improv. It's like, here's your seed part. And your seed part is going to determine what you're going to do. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm doing this wrong. Hold up. Oh, okay. So I opened it from the side, and you can see these are the little trays that each one of the things are in. But okay, Brittany, so you can do this. You need to get an advent calendar? Yes, you do. You better get them fast because you might actually get them at a discount though if you get it now because it's starting. Okay, here we go. Okay, so what you have to do, and where's my pair of scissors when I need them? They were here earlier. Okay, well, we're just going to take the tab off. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we're going to take this. These advent calendars are kind of strange that way. I have a friend last year, Shock the Toast, who did animations for each of these. But the advent calendars, okay, so don't do what I did as far as opening the side. Open this little platform, and you can see that it has a little snowy scene. It looks like a little town square. And we are going to open up number 1. And if I remember right, number 1 usually has a minifig to start it off. So number 1 is right here. So we're going to go ahead, and each one of them is in the same position. So if you get any of the advent calendars, you'll do that. And am I right? Am I right? Aha. Yes, I am right. So we will open that on the down camera, but we do have a minifig for day number 1. So I'm glad I remembered that. That's part of the thing as a streamer is that you want to be able to do things like that. Okay, so what is in the bag? The other thing I like about the advent calendars is they usually have the Friends dolls in full pants because everything else is usually in shorts. Okay, so I was right. The very first one is usually a mini doll. So here, oh, that's kind of cute. Well, she's in tights. She's not in pants, but not too bad. And I believe this is maybe Olivia. Now this is interesting. She's got a lot of makeup on. I don't know if you can see that. That's a lot of makeup. So I know Yano likes to do makeup, but yeah, I think that's Olivia because it looks like she's got makeup and glasses. So, all right, so we're going to put her in here, but I think she may be too tall for those trees. Maybe I need to have her sitting down. Or maybe I take the trees out completely. Okay, so I need to arrange this so she's actually sitting and stable because this is going to go inside the ornament. So that might be kind of cool. If I can get 24 of these and make an ornament for every single advent piece, okay, we might be onto something. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this wasn't in the plan. I I had forgotten about the advent calendars, but what I'm looking for in here is, here we go, something like this. Is usually for these characters, you have to have this piece, so then that way the mini doll legs can go in there like that. So, but orange isn't quite right. So I'm just gonna, okay. I think we'll go with this azure color. But now I've got to figure out, what is she? Maybe she's in a sled. Yeah, maybe we build like a little sled for her. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, so at least I know that when I get the sled built, she will actually be, let's move these out of the way. We could maybe we could go with one. Yeah. And of course we're gonna have to put some snow on the ground. Okay, I'm so excited. This is great. This was not what I was planning, but it's actually going to work out pretty well, I think. Yeah, we were going to be doing something like a group build, but I think some people are off doing other things. All right, I'm going to just put these in here. The other thing cool about these little globes is you can use them for storage. So I'm putting down some of these white 1x1s. And then the other pieces, which are nice, are these little, like, they look like little bread loaves. I think I have a few of those in white. And I'm going to put these in here, little tombstone pieces. In white, because we're going to do a snowy scene, right? Okay. Wow. Well, necessity is the mother of invention, as they say. And this is what I'm concerned about, is that all of my small 1x2 slopes are mostly like this light yellow. So unless I want to do yellow snow, I think it's because, they're in other mocks. This is the problem. And this is why I brought my white box with me, because I know that sometimes I keep things in there. Okay, so I think we're going to build an azure sled, and we're going to do the mock with maybe some of these white. Yeah, we might have to like build a little platform, I think. But we can't make it too big because we need to have this clear. Yeah, we have a little bit of play. Not a lot, but okay, so now here's the big question. 1x4 rounds. I don't think I have. I think I might have one. I'm looking for a 1x4 round in white. Yeah, see, this is the problem. And I have to, thankfully I have a lot of these as 2x2s. Put that aside. Like I said, this is when you realize this wasn't what you were planning to do, but it's going to turn out that way. All right, so what I'm envisioning right now is kind of a snowy section here, and then another area for the sled to go. So the sled's probably going to go on this angle like that, and we're going to make that into an azure one. Yeah. And not that I know how to build sleds, but well, we're going to do the best we can. Okay, let's see if we have a 2x4, 2x3. I think part of the challenge is matching the colors. Oops. Ah. Okay, where did it go? Here it is. I'm thinking about where she's going to sit, where the tree is going to be. So this almost has to be raised a little bit. So I think I need a 1x2. So I'm going to shoot for a 2x4. Yeah, I think it has to go into the center more like that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll work. Just looking at it, gauging it. And of course, here's my collection of 1x2s. my not very well sorted, but goes back to colors. I might have to switch colors because it all goes back to what can I find? Aha. Okay. All right. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. The other thing I'm thinking about is to put a little animal in here too somewhere. Okay. Now she's secure. That's good. And that doesn't look too bad with the tree there, because we can't get any of the taller trees. I mean, I could raise this a little bit if I put, some white down. The thing is, this curve is what I'm concerned about. Is can I? Let's see. I've got some of these. I might be able to make do with this. It goes back to layering, right? When you layer things together, that they can come together nicely. And see, that's 1x6. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're doing this for the Build to Give campaign kind of thing. So I'm just gonna kind of give it some shape. And this is a 1x8. I have two 1x4s. Okay, maybe. Actually, I wonder if I should be building it all with a little bit of white on the bottom and then move that above it. Yeah. Oh, Spot the Magic Ninja. Hey, how's it going? We are building an ornament for Build to Give. And I was just mentioning to Brick Jedi about these little globes that you can buy, and they come apart. And then you can put one of these 4x4 quarter rounds, or I guess it's what, a 8x8 round in there. And then you can build on top of it and make your own ornaments. So what I'm doing is I'm freehanding right now a snowy scene using what bricks I have, especially because these rounded bricks I don't have a lot of. So that's why I'm trying to think about how to do this. Ideally, it would have been nice if I had all white, but that's okay. Like I said, this is, we're mock builders. We improvise. And so welcome to the stream. We are just talking about this little ornament that we're making for this Build to Give campaign and what we can do to kind of make it look kind of nice. And yeah, actually, that's not bad because she's going to go like here. So the other thing I did is I opened the advent calendar. So the Friends advent calendar, the first thing we have is, I believe, I don't know all the names, so I'm guessing that's Olivia. Okay, that's not too bad. That is not too bad, because she's sledding and we need to have room for the tree. Yeah, this is something that I just discovered through, there's a guy named Preston Bricks out of the UK who's been doing these. Oh, wait a minute. I have a quarter round. Look at this. Just one. But maybe what I'll do is, all right, let me lift that up. Now this might be a problem though. It's going to extend over. So I need to even pull up another one. This is what happens when you freestyle things. So anyway, I hope everybody had a good holiday. Mine was nice and quiet. Yeah, actually that I think is going to work out well, because the tree can go here. And going back to, we can fill these in later using dots, because I told you I have some rounded dots that we could put in. Now I need like a 1x2 or a 1x3. And a corner. Okay, that's actually looking pretty good so far. It's a little flat, so I need to add some shape to it. I'm looking for, I think I have a corner piece. I think I saw one in here. Yeah. Oops. So we got that. And I got to remember to put myself in frame. Here, let me move my camera a little bit. There we go. Okay. So we've got Olivia with her little, in fact, I think I'm going to raise this up a little bit just to give it some more depth. Make it a little taller. Make sure it fits. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I need to just want to put this in here so it won't move. So you can see how it's coming along. So you can see right there. She might be a little big, but I think if you think about it as forced perspective, and I might even put a jumper in there so we can angle her just a little bit. Just angle the sled. So, because you know I'm one to do that. Even though technically this is kind of a rounded thing. I guess it just depends on how you put it in the snow globe, right? If you put it like this. Now the question is, I'm not sure how to make it work perfectly, but actually that's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to leave her where she is and just work on the surroundings. I'm going to put some dots in the front here. Yeah. Now the question I have is, how come I can't find my quarter round white dots? Maybe I used them all. Oops. Yeah, you got to be careful that sometimes the clutch on these is terrible. So you got to really push that down. Yeah, that's actually looking pretty good for an ornament. Impromptu kind of thing. I don't know if people have special holidays that they, or special traditions that they do during the holidays, but this might be one of mine, where you take the advent calendar and make an ornament out of it. The only problem is I don't know if I can get 20. I have 6 of them, so I don't know if I can get 18 more. Maybe not. Okay, so let me see. What do I want to do? I want to get some dots, and some tiles so we can cover up this. We have that little axle hole. I mean, I also have this cloud. Let me see how this cloud looks. Can I fit it in here? Because the cloud will make it also look more fluffy. Is it going to clutch? Is it not? Okay, don't know why it's not clutching. Is it because it should clutch right there? Why are you not clutching? Like, wow. See, 4 of these. It should fit right there. Right? It should fit right there. It's not. Maybe this is in the way. Let's try this. Wow. Well, I am definitely stumped. Okay, that clutch is there. So this should clutch here. Aha. Okay, so this is the problem. It's going to be up a little bit. Okay, let's try moving it down just a hair. Okay, that's not too bad. That looks a little fluffier, like snow. Put the tree. Yeah, that looks better than that 2x2 with the axle, doesn't it? Now we just need to round these out a little. We got these. In fact, I think so. I don't know what you all are doing, but happy. Oops. That's the other thing I have to check on is how many times have I said "oh no" on this show? So next week is the 90th anniversary of Thrifty Thursdays. I have gone through that many shows. I know, it's hard to believe. Hard to believe I've gone through that many shows. Okay, that is not fitting. Why is that not fitting? I think the gotta lift up on the cloud. Well, since you're both here, let me ask you if you are up for a mock improv coming up in the next couple days or a couple weeks. Because I'm thinking about hosting one probably on the 16th of Saturday. If you're up for it, let me know. Send me a DM. 90th anniversary. 90th episode. But thank you. Thank you. Yes. I do hide my age well, don't I? Okay, that's looking better. That's definitely looking better. Rounding out these edges, I think probably, yeah. How am I going to round out these edges? Well, this I haven't thought about. I need 1x2 rounds or 1x2 curves. I have these, but that's not going to fit over there. Maybe I'm just obsessing about it too much. I don't need to worry about it. But yeah. Okay. All right, we're going to put this here. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now, of course, because it's a Friends model, I need to put an animal in there of some sort. You'd definitely be up for that. Awesome. Yeah, put down the 16th on your calendar, Saturday the 16th at 1 o'clock. I had to change dates because Sundays I'm kind of working. I have to go to tournaments on those days. Oh, I think I see the one that I need to use. What do you think about this one? This little tiny bunny, and it's brown. I think that I don't know if I should put it in the front there. Yeah, if I put it here, then it looks like she's getting ready to run over it. So that's why I'm trying to see the perfect spot for this little rabbit. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe over here. She's the rabbits. I don't know. Now I'm leaning more towards this little spot. See, it all has to do with composition. Yeah, that looks adorable. I'm still trying to figure out what to do here. Maybe this is where I can use these pieces to round it out a little bit. But they're so tall. That's the only problem. Maybe I need to lift this up. Let's try this. Let's lift this up. Put down maybe a 1x3. Let's try that. That's better. That looks like she's catapulting there. Yeah, that looks better actually. See, this is the thing is that when you start running low on parts and you start to get, how am I going to do this? See, because this would be perfect here, but okay, I can use a square here. Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad. And put one of these tombstone ones underneath. Sounds like a plan? Awesome. Awesome. Well, the other reason why I'm actually really happy that you're willing to join is that you don't mind like dressing up or being a little goofy. It is the way. It is the way on the Brick Broadcast Network. Okay, I'm going to move, I think I'm going to move that little bread loaf to the front because it's kind of hidden back here. Put this in the front and put this one in the back. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, actually that looks pretty darn good. I think the only thing I would want to do is round this out a little bit. I'm trying to think the best way to do that because this one is that'll lift up. See, this is where I wish I had a 1x2 in white. See, this is what I have to choose from. If I had it in dark red, that wouldn't be too far off. Though I don't think it would be white underneath, but I could maybe cover it up on this side. Yeah, what if I put a... That doesn't look too bad. It's a little more organic. I'm always down to clown. Okay, good. Well, anybody who's willing to dress up like Batmanda is definitely good in my book. Okay, so here we go. So we have that. And then we put that in here. And we've got a nice little scene of Olivia sledding. I think what I may do to adjust it just a little bit is angle it like this. And let me adjust her hair. Now the question I have is, how do I make sure it's stable enough that it doesn't like turn upside down? But look at that. Isn't that adorable? That is so cool. I love it. I absolutely love it. I do have a stud showing there though, so I think I'm going to cover that up. Aloha! How'd you know I've been trying to build new inserts for my Lego bauble ornaments? I didn't know that. I got this idea from a guy in the UK. His name is Preston, and his son is named Jonathan, I think. And he's got a show called Preston Builds on Instagram. So he talked about making some holiday ornaments, and I said, you know what? I'm going to do that. There we go. So, in fact, let me see if I switch this out. How are you, Vicarious Brickstress? That looks rad. Thank you. Yeah, I think that, you know, when you get inspired by other builders, it's always fun to see how, you know, their spark of inspiration, you know, kind of helps you with yours. Yeah, that's more like it. So put this on the side here. And turn this around. Oops. So Vicarious Brickstress, you've been working on bauble ornaments too. That's awesome. That is super cool. Brilliant ideas, but you could put change or something else heavy at the bottom to weight it to stay upright. Oh, okay. So like put some more bricks down here is what you're saying? I do like this, especially because you have to have that little animal in there, right? It's a cute little holiday scene. And what you missed, Vicarious Brickstress, is that this is actually the first character from the Advent calendar, from the Friends Advent calendar. Couldn't figure out how to keep the base of the build centered. Oh, well, that's easy. You just have to find an 8x8 item. So in my case, I had this 8x8 dish, and unfortunately it only had 4 studs to attach to. So I put down the quarter rounds. Yeah. So I think it feels heavy enough that I think it's gonna be fine. I think you just have to remember to place the item the way you want it to look on the tree, and voila. And I'm shaking it. It's actually pretty stable. It's not too bad. Oops, it's already turned. Oh, you know what I should do? I could probably put, I don't know, like a 2x2 round brick maybe underneath. Let's try that. Let's put a couple of 2x2 rounds to stabilize it. And I wish I had more holiday colors, but unfortunately I don't. Maybe it's better because that way it's not going to be super distracting. But let's try this. Oops. This is inverse building at its finest. The Lego baubles have a groove the base fits in. Oh, okay. These aren't Lego. Sorry. I went off brand for the bauble. So that's my bad, maybe. I didn't know they make the baubles. Oh, I guess they do, right? For some of the ornaments that they've done. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see if that makes a difference. don't know if it would stabilize it more or not. Guess not. I think I might have to move it more towards the outside. Let's see what happens. If we do it like at the four corners, will it actually clutch at the four corners? I think I might have to do it this way. I don't know, I may be like wasting my time on this because it's all going to be based on this this circular portion, but it doesn't hurt to try. Not bad. You can't find just the bauble part. Ah, yeah. Okay, so let's try this again. That's not bad, but now I almost feel distracted by those bottom parts unless I do something with those. Maybe the brown. The brown might be better. Use brown. Sometimes it's just color differences. I only have 5 of these, so. Oh, I have 6. Okay, cool. All right, let's see what happens here. I think the brown's actually going to work out better. And by the way, Vicarious Bricksters, thank you for the tray. This is one of the trays that you sent me. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. It's great for little projects just like this. All right. So yeah, the brown definitely looks better. Oops, I've got an errant tree. Tree down, tree down. Okay, we're back. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And I think it's heavy enough, kind of going back to your point, spot. And that looks like a nice little winter scene. And we're using that first character from the Friends calendar, Friends Advent calendar. I think I probably need to take a little snippet of that. Let's see if the only problem is my light is glaring on there, I think. Oh, it's my overhead light. Yeah. That is cool. Looks like she's sledding down a hill. That's exactly what I was going for. So thank you. Yeah, she is sledding down a hill. And there's this little, like a baby bunny character right there. So got that little baby bunny. And you got her sledding down the hill with a little forced perspective. Best part, it's dust proof. Yes, it is. Definitely dust proof. Okay, so I'm going to definitely post this. This is going to be my first build to give, I guess, bauble build. I guess, is that what you call it, a bauble build? But I could have put the panda in there too. I was debating about that, but then I realized when I was talking to this Brick Jedi, I said, I have an advent calendar. I should be opening it on December 1st. So yeah, so that's, I think, what we're doing right now. The other thing I set aside, which I think we can do pretty quickly, is I set aside these pieces for this wreath that the only thing is I only have 6, I think, of the, so let me do this. Let me clean up my space, but here's the first one. So thank you. Congratulations. And thank you, Brick Jedi, for kind of making me remember. Oh, Advent calendar. It's December 1st. Okay. All right, so we're going to do one of these Chris McVeigh ones, which is this holiday wreath. And let me go ahead and share my screen again. Where did I get the bauble? I got that from Michael's, and they had it on sale. All of their Christmas stuff is on sale right now. So here's the bauble, and it comes apart in half. And it was, so when you go into the store, you look for one of these. And if you can kind of guess, it holds in the middle of your hand. But yeah, I got 6 of them. I got, in fact, the last 6. That's why I was thinking if I had been planning ahead, I should have gotten 24, and I could do one ornament for every different advent calendar surprise. And in this case, I have those 2 half ones for this. Yeah, so this one is going to be a surprise for my Secret Santa person that I picked in Tricky Lug. So I'm going to set that aside for now. But what I've set aside here are some of the pieces for this other build by Chris McVeigh. So let me go ahead and let me put this into, I'm going to put that in the waiting room for now. But yeah, I'm super, super excited. That's my very first custom bubble build. And Chris McVeigh has this wreath. And I was mentioning this, that this is a very, very easy build. And the only thing is I don't have all the right colors. The colors I have are dark green and light green. So I'm going to put kind of like the light green in the back and then the dark green in front. So we're going to make 2 of these, 2 layers of circles first. And then after that, this string is supposed to be there, but instead of a string, I have a chain because I couldn't find my strings. And then you put another layer on top of that of 5. So that's what we're going to start with. And then after that, you put in the axles and the axle holes, and then you have this hinge plate. But I didn't have it in red. I have it in green, so we're going to decorate that. And then you have the bow at the bottom. So we're gonna do a makeshift bow. So that's the plan. So I'm going to go ahead and try that out. See if that works. So it's part of Build to Give. Okay. So let me go back to my down camera again. So once again, I only have 5 of these dark green ones. So we're going to kind of build these. Now what's interesting is that he talks about angling them slightly. So we'll have to see how that all goes. I definitely, that angle is going to be interesting because, oops. In fact, I think I'm doing this wrong. I think I need to go down here. Actually, maybe I should look at it again. How is he doing that? Ah, okay. You have to like skip one. It says 36 degrees. You turn it 36 degrees. Oops, that's the dark green. I'm going to set those dark green ones aside. And I don't know how you would just like angle at 36 degrees. Yeah. Clearly the axles are going to come in handy with this because really you've got 5 on top and 5 on the bottom. And green is a color I don't carry a lot of, at least in this color green. I have more of the dark green usually because of the Jurassic Park builds that I've been doing. But yeah. These are definitely a little on the fragile side. And I think part of it too is, once again, I'm building for the camera rather than building on the, like I said, it falls over. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. So you notice there'll be 3 on top, 3 on the bottom, and then we have 2 more. So I'm going to set this down, see if that helps, because it's not holding in my hands. And this is why when people say, oh yeah, streaming is so easy, it's like, no, try doing it sometime. It's not as easy as it looks. I mean, sure, if you're building off of instructions, then yeah. But if you're trying to build freeform, well, actually, I am building off of instructions, so what am I saying? I think part of it is just holding it to the camera. Okay. All right, we're close. We are very close. All right, I think we got 1 more. Oh, wait a minute, 2 more. Okay, that's the top. And I just realized, I think I I need to put these 5 on top, and these are on the bottom. Okay. Yeah. So much for this 36 degrees being easy to do. Let's see, where's I think I screwed up here. Okay. I think it's probably easier if I just set them down. Here, let's do it that way. Because like I said, I wanted the dark green on the front. Yeah, definitely don't do this in your hands, folks. It's a lot easier doing this on the base. P.T. McEwen's here. How are you? You missed me building this. I made a, this is the #1 from the Advent calendar, and then I made a little sledding scene. So this is actually ornament #2 we're working on. It's a Chris McVeigh design, and I am flubbing it. So it looked easy in the instructions, but you have to do like this 36-degree angle, and when I'm holding it in my hand, it keeps falling off. So that's why I'm trying to do it this way. See if this will work. See if we can get this to work on a smooth surface. You like it? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been very excited about this brainstorm. Came about when I watched another streamer, Preston Builds, and he made a little ornament that goes into one of these. You just remove it, and you can fit an 8x8 round in there, and then you build up on the round, and then you got a custom ornament. So I'm actually going to be working on something for the Secret Santa that I've been affiliated with. So yeah, I've got to do that too. But that's going to be off stream. That one's one I think I'm going to want to concentrate some more on. Speaking of moron, like this isn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to, like, you can just whip this out, but I guess that's why he's a designer and I'm not. Okay, we're almost there. I can feel it. I can feel it. We're getting close. We're getting close. Okay. So, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Need one more. This one on the bottom, though, doesn't seem right. It's like, I feel like once they lock into place, then everything will be good. But I have a feeling this one is wrong. So I might have to play it by ear. All right, Chris McVeigh. I know you said 36 degrees, but okay. Yep. All right. I think we're close. I keep saying that. All right. What am I missing here? Am I doing this right? I feel like it should be close. But I will say you cannot do this in your hands because it keeps falling apart. So, all right, come on, Brickanista. May the clutch be with you. Okay. That looks a little lopsided. I think this needs to turn in just a little bit. Okay, what am I doing wrong here, folks? This is like the weirdest looking wreath that you've got out here. Get the protractor out. Might help with the angles. They're connected by one step. Okay, let me share with you the instructions. I'm glad I can laugh at myself because it is just, you try to put together some content and sometimes things just don't come out the way you expect them to. Okay, so this is the deal. It's connected to one stud and he says to turn it 36 degrees, right? And that this is what it should look like. So you have 5 of these plates on top, 5 on the bottom, and I think one of these, I think this one, I'll have to stop sharing the screen if you want to see this. But like I said, this shouldn't be that hard. But you definitely can't do it in your hands. I will say that. I'm going to give myself credit for that. You cannot do that in your hands. So try this at home, folks, and tell me how well you're complimenting sweaters. The ugly Christmas wreath. That's what it is. Yeah, we're going to call it the ugly Christmas wreath. Yeah. Okay. I'm nervous because, just trying to get one layer done. Okay, that's that. Right, those 3 look pretty good. So let's see what I'm doing here. Maybe, like I said, if you can't laugh at yourself, then, you take yourself too seriously. Okay, let's see. All right. This is looking better. It's looking better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is the moment of truth. Is this the one that's going to make it round? And let's see. It's better. It's still pretty ugly, though. It's better than the last one. I think I agree with you, PT. This is the ugly wreath. Okay, so these 2 are together. These 2 are together. These 2. Maybe this was the one that's off. Is this one supposed to go here? I'm sure for Chris McVeigh, he's like, oh, come on, Brickanista. It's not that hard. Like, well, wow, I'm embarrassed. I'm truly embarrassed. I feel like it's the shape is starting to come together, but I'm definitely off. So let's try this. See, I feel more comfortable when you have two connected rather than just one. And that's the crux of the matter. Now I just keep having it fall apart. Go with it. It's now a mock. It's a Festivus wreath. Actually, I do have a Festivus pole. Where did I put it? It's close by. Here it is. Here we have the Festivus pole right here. So that's what I should do. Okay, here's something really funny. We can do this. So here's the other ornament. We have the Festivus pole in the you don't even have to put minifigs in there. You just put the pole in there. So here we go. So that's our ornament number 2. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I guess that's true. It could be a mock. But the thing is, it shouldn't be that hard. It's like you turn it 36 degrees. Okay, let's try this holding it again. And then I think you connect it. You connect it here. Turn it. I think that might be where I may have screwed up. Maybe it has to be on the opposite stud. All right, let's see if we can get it right this time. Okay, this is looking better. This is promising. But I'll have to go back and watch the the tape, watch the recording to see how that all played out. Okay, I think I know what the secret sauce is. Okay, now I can actually do this with me holding it. Now that I think I have an idea of what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. Okay, I think we're close. No, don't fall apart on me. No. I can feel it here. Okay. This is not clutching. It's like I said, I'm holding onto it, and it was holding, but then, all right, concentrate. So go to the opposite, and then you can see I'm concentrating really hard right now. Like I said, try this at home. You'll see it's not that easy. It keeps falling apart. Summon the clutch. I know, I'm trying to summon the clutch. And it's like some of it clutches, some of it doesn't. All right, I'm going to put it back onto, but I think I do now know what the secret sauce is. I think you have to go onto the opposite stud. I was trying to do it on the adjacent stud, and it wasn't cooperating. That's why we're going to need those axle pieces later. I won't torture you too much by forcing you to watch me do this, but I am a bit stubborn because I want this to work. Okay. And we're getting close. We're getting close. Okay. Okay. Where's my other dark green? All right, my friends. I think this, and wait for it. Wait for it. Ah, so close. So close. Okay, why are you not clutching? Okay, I think I got it. I think I finally got it. Yay! Okay, I don't want to touch this because I'm nervous. Okay, so now we've got the first layer. Okay, so I think the next layer hopefully will be faster. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, do I not have enough of the, okay, that's fine. Just double check my green. I consider that an endearing quality. That I can laugh at myself that way. Yeah, I think what the deal is that I don't have enough of that light gray, and I have an extra dark, I'm sorry, green. There's 23 of those plates in Trafalgar Square. You're going on a parts raid? Uh-oh. Trafalgar Square has 2 by 2 green rounds. Is that what you're talking about? All right, so I'm going to go back and let's go back and look at the instructions again. Now that we got the first layer, finally. Only took me, what, 20 minutes to do that. All right, so, okay, then it says to put the chain on next. And then you attach the other layer on top of that. So it'll match the bottom. Okay, so we're good. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. And then once we do that, let me just go ahead to the part where they want the hinge plate. Okay. And of course you need to put the axles in. So yeah, Vicarious Bricksters, you were saying something here. There's 23 of those plates in Trafalgar Square. Okay, too funny, Bricksters. Parts raid. Sectamundus. You want to have fun like me? Oh, okay. Well, you can learn from my mistakes because I was putting these on the adjacent ones instead of across. So that's the biggest problem I had. So you just got to remember it's got to go across. And then these, hopefully, with these going on top, they should fit right on top here. Yes. Okay. That's good. All right. Parts raid. Yeah. Once this is, oh, you know what? I almost forgot. I have to put the chain on. Gotta put the chain on. Okay. So let's put that chain on. Because that's going to be covered. So this will go here and here. I couldn't find my cords, but yeah. So I just want to make sure this is pushed out like that so it'll hang nicely. And I put that dark green on the bottom, which is perfect. Okay. So then this. Okay, good. One more. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the right color green, is it? Let's take a look. Oh, no, it's okay. All right. Phew. Look at that. It took me a while, but okay, now we have, see, I even took the parts out for this stream. And then these secure it down and make it look like the little berries. You got a gold chain? Oh, nice. It'll look Christmassier, yeah. No, I only have the gray ones. Yeah, this looks really good. And I can always order the parts if I wanted to make it exact. But tell you that first layer, that was a pain. It was like, what am I doing wrong here? But now that I've done the first one, doing more of these is going to be easy. So look at that. Isn't that cool? We've got this nice little wreath. Okay, so we're not done yet though. We still have a hinge part. And where is the hinge part? Oh, let's see. I think this still goes in there. I thought I set aside a 1x2. Yeah, I could have sworn I set aside a 1x2 hinge. Here it is. I think, nope. Here it is in green. Okay, so they said they wanted this here. So this, I think, pushes forward so it doesn't poke out. And it's supposed to be red, but I don't have a red one, so I do have a green one, though. So this is still festive. And I think I'm going to take this out. I don't think I want that in there after all. See if I can pull that out. There we go. Okay, so let's go back to the hinge plate. Now this, to me, doesn't clutch that well because this is in the way. Unless it's supposed to go up here. All right, I don't agree with those instructions. Yeah. Okay. I think what I would do is raise that up a little bit because that's not clutching. Ah, wait a minute. It clutches. There we go. It has to be the right angle. Now, imagine that is red. It'll look a lot nicer. So what we can do is we can either do plates, or what I've done here is, this is on the instructions, is to put this this for the bow, which is kind of cute. And if it's red, it'll look really nice. But I also have more of these, and I wanted to see how this would look. But I might not be able to fit that there. Nope. Nope. I wonder if this will look okay. That's not bad. It's not ideal, but definitely better if you have a red one. Yeah. There we go. It would be nicer to have the red. So that would be one that I would go and replace that once I ordered the part. But that actually looks like a very nice little wreath. So that is our second or third. Now that we have a Festivus, we have a Festivus ornament. Well, good. I'm glad you want to have fun like me. If I really wanted to be a purist, what I would do is I would switch out the light green and get all dark green, but I don't have those in my stash. I would get the red hinge plate to put that in there. And then I would change out the chain for a cord. So it's not quite exactly what Chris McVeigh had designed, but it's pretty close. So there you go. That was your hour and a half of entertainment for today. I could maybe even, I don't know if I wanted to add a little bracket here. I wonder if I could fit a small bracket, a 1x1 bracket, and you could put like a little animal in there. I'm going to take a look. You got a gold chain. Yep. 1x1s. It might fit. It might work. Let's see. All right, let's see if this will fit here. I think you would want it in, yeah, that's probably not going to work. That angle. This is what I was hoping, though, is that I could put that there, and then I could put like a little character there, like a little but it's also gray, so that doesn't look very good. But maybe I could do it on this side. I wonder. Yeah, something like that. But do I have one of these that goes the other way? See, ideally you want it to go that way. Okay, let's see. Thought about doing this reverse. Yeah, see, all of them reverse are all the way in the back here. But you can see what I'm trying to go for. I guess I could do it like a forced perspective. I could do that. An animal. Yeah, I think an animal would be cool there too, huh? Let's see, what does the purple look like? I don't have a lot of different colors. Actually, this blue might be better. Let's take a look. Yeah, that makes it kind of hidden. Okay, so let's see what animal we can put in there. Actually, I put my animals already. Ooh, a teddy bear. I wonder if how the teddy bear would look, or if it's too big. I might have to go even smaller. Yeah, the teddy bear is too big. Look at that. Okay, so that little baby bunny was about the right size. Let's see what else we have. We have actually, this is kind of funny. The rubber ducky. That's probably about the right size. And that is actually pretty freaking funny. Here, let me hold it up so you can see that you've got this little rubber ducky in there. I wanted to move it farther forward though, but I think for me to do that, I would have to, I think, take this off, take one of these plates off to do it. But you can see this is the problem, is the way the bracket is designed. But the rubber ducky is the right size. Just for fun, I mean, that is kind of hilarious. So that does make it a mock. Okay, let's see if there's any other animals in here that might be kind of fun that way. Oh, wait a minute. What if I went with this pig? See, the pig moves forward. So if I attach the pig here, it would actually be, let's take a look. But the pig might be too big. Well, maybe not. Will it attach? That's the question. Will it clutch? It's not clutching on the back. I thought it would clutch on the back here. Nope. All right. What other animal? Okay, we know the rubber duck will work. The sloth, I think, is still going to be too big. Yeah, see, the sloth is going to be too big. Oh, wait a minute. A hedgehog. Yeah, maybe the hedgehog. OMG, that is so cute. And sorry about the camera angle. Actually, let me show it on my front camera. See how that works. So here's the one with the hedgehog in the front. Isn't that cute? That is cute. Okay, we're going to go with the hedgehog. So we made the Chris McVeigh wreath with the hedgehog in the middle. We also made the Festivus ball. We did that. And this one is actually, I think, my favorite of the night. Is we made a little scene using the Friends #1 in the Advent calendar. Looks great. Yeah, you like the hedgehog? Yeah, I do too. I just wish that the bracket went the other way. I don't think I have the bracket that goes the other direction. I mean, I'll keep looking in my collection, but I Yeah, I think actually here's a white one. This white one might work. I'm just going to test something out because, yeah, actually the white one angles more towards the inside. I think I'll need to look for a darker color though, because the white is a little distracting, but it is a hedgehog, so. And it looks like the hedgehog is peeking through. It's very, very cute. Okay, here's the upgrade. So you can see the hedgehog peeking out there. Actually, the white isn't too distracting. It actually looks pretty good. You just built the Santa Claus one? Yeah, I'm glad you checked that out. I didn't have all the parts for the Santa Claus one because of all those angle plates, but I'm glad you built along. But I'm going to show the down camera with the hedgehog because the hedgehog is super cute. Super, super cute. So now that I put the different bracket in there, he's more in the center. So here's that other bracket. If I have a darker color one, it won't be as distracting, but it's not too bad with the white. And then I didn't have the red for the bow, so maybe I would upgrade that to get a red one. But well, good. You should post that Brick Jedi, and also tag Chris McVeigh because I'm sure he would be excited about it. But I do like adding the little hedgehog in there. That really adds a little personality to it. And I do have another hedgehog, so I think if I get some more of those green plates, then I could add another hedgehog in. And this one is dark brown, and this one's more of a lighter brown, so it could be like friends on the tree. Yeah, I'll definitely post this though. This I think the hedgehog upgrade is definitely something that to keep in mind. So now it's a mock. Okay, my friend. I think that was fun, and that was a good use of time. And also, I just wanted to just announce too. So tomorrow we're going to be doing a review show of all the 10 episodes, just the top 3 winners from each episode for the last 10 weeks for Lego Master Season 3, because as you know, they didn't have an episode this week. So we're going to do that, the first winners. And then we've done kind of an Olympics leaderboard kind of thing where how many people have won gold, silver, and bronze. And we'll talk about that. And we're going to do predictions because now we're down to the last 4 teams. And we'll see who ends up being eliminated at the next episode, which will be the following week. And then we'll do our Friday after that with the firefighters. So Yo-Yo and Crash should be with us on that Friday, the 9th. And then the following week will be the season finale. And then the season finale, I still have to get confirmation, but we should be getting Robin Sather, who was the judge from Lego Masters New Zealand. And we'll be reviewing the finale. So yeah, it's hard to believe that it's been already almost over a couple weeks. I know we had to wait a long time because they postponed the episode. All the season was supposed to start in June, and then they started in September. But it's been a fun little ride. I do have to say it's a little strange, some of the things that they did in this season, especially bringing in a team midway. I think it didn't go well with a lot of the fans. But the cast members have been so great. All the cast members that we've met have been super generous with their time, and they've been really awesome to chat with. So remember, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I know most of you here already are part of the stream, so but if you're watching the video on demand, remember to like and subscribe to the stream. And you can hopefully go through fast forward when you're going through the Chris McVeigh ornament and putting that together. Now that I've done one, though, the other ones will go faster because you're listening to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. And snail mail is always welcome over at the Brickanista Broadcast Network, P.O. Box 31956, Seattle, Washington, 98103. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us. Oh, I probably should mention, I'm going to put this in the chat here, or in the, in fact, I should put it in the chat. Let me put it in the chat. Is the guy who inspired me to do the baubles, and his name is Preston Builds, is the name of his Instagram account. I'm just trying to check to see if he has an underscore in there, or if he does that as one. Yeah, he does have an underscore in there. So let me put that in the chat so that you guys can check him out, because I think that we always get inspired by other people. So take a look at Preston_builds on Instagram. And I'm going to tag him on what we did today, especially with this bauble. I'm so excited about this. This came out really great. I think it looks awesome. And thank you so much, Brick Jedi, PT McEwen, Vicarious Brickstress, Spot the Magic Ninja. Thanks for hanging out with me while I was doing this. And yes, I love so much, now that I have it figured out, how the wreath comes together. Putting that little itty bitty hedgehog in there is just so cute. Love it. So thanks again, everybody. I hope you have a good evening. And as they say on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, may the clutch be with you. Take care, everybody. Have a good evening. Bye.